it's not doing its job. There we go. Come on, get back on mode. Where's my finger? So sorry. I should have done this before. But now I'm here. Got some water. As you can see by the title of today's stream, we're going to be doing some art. I figured out how to connect my iPad to OBS via a USB-C cable, and now I can do art streams, and I'm so excited. Ah! I'm so excited. I guess some life updates. I'm doing alright. Can I be doing better? Sure. But it is what it is, and the downs always lead to the ups. Excuse me. I had to burp really bad. Thinking. I guess some Harbinger SMP updates, because I'll be streaming that later today. We do have another council meeting scheduled for this evening. That'll be around 9 p.m. EST, so 5.5 hours from now. Get some drinking ASMR going. Oh, I accidentally made my table burp. Man, I'm just all over the place. See what else. I think that's it for Harbinger SMP. We've got some new people in the server you'll see later. Just overall, it's getting bigger. But let's get started with some doodling! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so happy I can finally stream art. This is, like, yeah, Minecraft, sure. But streaming art? Oh, that was my pencil. I can finally do this! Oops. Oh yeah, this is great. So the character we're going to be drawing today and working on getting some designing done for is my Star Wars character, Yaneel Rigby. She is my favorite, my child. She used to, oh, let's go to that one. She used to look like this back in 2018, which I have a revised drawing of that. Give me like 2 seconds to get to that. Here. It was a combination of these two drawings that I did traditionally back when I was an itty bitty little kiddo. Which is fine. My music, you can't hear my music anymore. There we go. Now you can hear it. I should probably turn it down just a little bit more. Let me know if the music is ever too loud. Please and thank you. And then I redrew her like this, right? And I was like, no, but I've changed how my character looks. The new Hey Wanna Gecko for fantasy stuff. let's go back. Let's go back. But she looked like that, and then she had this phase. I don't have those pictures in here. And then she had like a little like brown sweater moment, right? This character I developed because I was in a Star Wars RP server. And slowly, and my idea was that she was a science experiment, um, who escaped, essentially, and was the only kind of her species because she was a science experiment. However, she was not registered as that species for the Empire or whatever. She was not registered. So she was basically hiding the fact that she's like this random species. The first idea for her was that she was a Devorian, but I realized that Devorian females don't have horns. They have these black spot things. So that had to be scrapped very quickly. And then I slowly mixed her with a human and a Barigon because that was more science experiment-esque. Because it was a warm-blooded species with a cold-blooded species, right? And so slowly she turned into this more like lizard-esque character with the horns and the nose. And so like when she escaped, right, she cut her tail off and her lizard legs off around here or here, so that she would be less valuable and deemed like worthless at that point. um oh, I have a drawing here. Nope, that's the wrong one. I'm so sorry, I'm lost. But yeah, that was me when I drew limbs really long. Um, and then I was like, oh, but I like really like fantasy. So I turned her, right, the 2023-2024 version, into, let's go down and find it. Um, where is it? Into this, a fantasy version of Hey Wanna Get Go. Um, and so yeah, that's a part of my comic now as well. She now officially looks like this. More purpley skin, more lizard looking, three fingers. Um, yeah, I really like this. I really like this. So that was like, well, that means I have to make a new Star Wars character, right? So this was a Jedi that I drew years back. She had red hair, two different colored eyes, the black spots on her head to mark that she's a Devorian. But she had more pale skin because she wasn't born on the planet that species is from. So she didn't get like all that sun and whatnot. Um, so then I turned her into this. It's actually an old drawing of Hey Wanna Keiko, but I redrew it. Uh, so this is Yanil Rigby. Um, she's a Devorian. She's a traveling mechanic. Has the same sort of like occupation as Hey Wanna Gecko, except she's not a science experiment yet. So she has red hair, the two different colored eyes. It's the same earrings, just flipped and geometrically more appealing. Different colored jacket. Sometimes she has the gloves, sometimes she doesn't. Um, Here's another picture of her. Uh, Here's her Honkai Star Rail version, and I got obsessed with that. Anyways, let's go to her actual character sheet that I have for her. So, my idea was that she ended up going to a planet that was under Imperial occupation, and she was she offered to help with fixing something that the Empire needed help with. It was like on some spice planet, some spice mine, and why did my music stop? There we go. And the idea is that a rebel convoy would be coming in, and basically laying waste to the area that she's currently working in. Um, and the Empire is going to try to cover up this accident that happened, and they're going to turn her into this. And yeah, very traumatizing. Why did I choose to do this? That's a great question. I don't really know. So eventually she's let loose into the galaxy, because, well, they're trying to cover up the fact that they just, like, like, saved a civilian and turned them into, like, a superhuman. Um, and so she's kind of having to, like, grasp the idea that she's not exactly human anymore, and it's just, yeah, she's my little, broken little character, to for lack of better words. Um, I love her sassy design. I like the fact that she's not drawn to look pretty. She's drawn to look the way she is because she's like meh. She's just trying to get through. The character that I have her paired with is this guy named Falcon Duran. Um, he's supposed to be a hiding Jedi, but I don't really know how I feel about that. So he's just some random guy that showed up and they get along and they're drinking buddies. Um, both fairly traumatized people. Why is he traumatized? I don't know. I haven't gotten to that part of his backstory writing yet. We're not going to talk about this image up in the top right. That was just me when I was trying to figure out how can I traumatize her even more. Um, here's some like schematics for like how her ports work for connecting to databases, memory banks that she has installed for information. Um, she flies a, what was it called? A YCX starfighter, Corellian starfighter. So it's like the Ghost in Rebels. You have the Phantom, right? And then they have that like little like shuttle that's called the Ghost. She basically built that and then refurbished it. So we're gonna try drawing her today and giving her like more hairstyles, more clothing that I can draw her in, yada yada yada. Yippee! I struggle as an artist trying to make sure that the head shapes always stay consistent. The music needs to be turned up just a little bit. Maybe we'll draw her and then we'll work on making art for the Harbinger SMP server. I also apologize if the outside sounds are a little louder. I do have a window open, and that's because I just wanted fresh air while I was streaming. So I could feel like I'm outside, but I'm really not. I think one thing that I'm really excited for coming into the later half of the year is I'm working with two of my lovely friends and we're gonna try to meet up and I'm so excited. One of them was like one of their families was going to go up and see a concert in another state that one of my friends already lives in. And so it's like, oh, what if we got together? And I'm like, oh, but what if I tried to go up there too? Um, and I really want to make it work out on my end of the schedule. Cause it's like 2/3 into my summer. I need my pencil eraser. Or maybe we'll hop onto Magma. Maybe. I think one thing that I don't stay consistent with this character is her head shape, how big her eyes are, and if she has freckles or not. And how big her head spots are. Because they're supposed to be like here. And I'm never consistent with it. Ooh, what is that? What is that? I think this is gonna be like if her hair was slicked back and not like loose, low pony. I think I will hop onto Magma and make it like a board so people can join. Because that'll be fun. Actually, I am gonna do that. Hold on. Let me figure that out. Let me make a Magma board. Get a red circle. I need to figure out how to make the canvas dimensions larger. Let me search that on my phone. How to make canvas dimensions larger on Magma. Use the crop tool by dragging file, drawing settings. Oh, here we go. This is peak. We're gonna go 4,000 by 4,000. Wait, what are Instagram post dimensions? 180. Can I get my calculator out? We'll do it times 3, so it's times 3, which is no, I don't. 3240, and then it was 1350. 1350 times 3 is 4,050. And we'll make this a light gray so it isn't killing anybody's eyeballs. Here we go. Peak. I guess I could add tags so people can find it easier. Doobles. I'm gonna put that in the title. Mm-mm. Me. Some people's children, I tell ya. I'll tell you, some people's children. It could be a little weird. Oh, that's a large canvas. It's fine. Wait. Oh, I zoomed in so much. I did not need to zoom in that much. Oopsies. Oopsie poopsie. Oh, wait, let me. Need to do something really quick. One momento. Oh, that's the wrong thing. This music hits. Oops. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. Abort mission! Abort mission! Okay, there we go. Dude, I could really go for some carrots and hummus right about now. Maybe I'll take my friends on a grocery shopping trip again. So I can get snacks. Snacks. I really like snacks. Okay, but hear me out. What is that? Sweet spicy chili? Spicy sweet chili. It's the purple Dorito bag. Those Doritos go crazy. Let's say howdy. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Ooh ee, ooh ee, ooh ee. Ooh. If it didn't mean to send that twice. I'm typing on the tiniest keyboard. Oh my god. I did not press that button. Oh my mama. I did not press that button. 1%. 1%. It's so sad here. I mean, I love everybody. It smells like something sweet outside. And we'll do 10. What is that? Short song. It just sounds like they're tuning their something string. What note is that? What note would that be on? I don't know. Bro, go away formatting. Bro. Thank you. I should probably get my questionnaires going. Let me find. I need something that at least has 100, because I have my percentile dice now. 100 questions to ask yourself. Because I do this every time. My day's going pretty well. Oh, these are like really like soul-reaching questions that I don't want to answer. Let's say 100 silly questions. Women's Health magazine has 255 questions to ask yourself. 255 questions. I'm asking myself these questions. Okay, let me roll these dice. 59. What kind of Barbie do you think you'd be? What kind of Barbie do you think I'd be? A great question. I'm not really a Barbie person. I'm more of a Matchbox Cars person. I think I'd probably be like one of those cars that you like pull backwards and it winds up like a thing. So like when you release it, the car goes forward. I think I'd be one of those. 19. My foot's falling asleep. If you could be any kind of animal, what would you be? I would be the American woodcock. Eee. I get jiggy with it all the time. I love that bird so much. Probably drop here in a moment. If I weren't a bean, like if my branding wasn't like being a bean, my brand would probably be the American woodcock. I'm gonna be so for real. That bird is I love it so much. Come on, let me draw. Giving her a hairstyle of a different character I've drawn before. Oh my gosh. I think if there's a character that I would relate her to, it'd probably be Dante from Devil May Cry. Straw Meat Bird. They're very round. I freaking love these birds. I think I'll draw another Unil, but probably more full body. I hit deselect. Thank you. It's gonna be an here. 6 hours is insane. I don't think I could do 6 hours. I need, like, a break for snacks. Snacky snacks. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get snack because I want to do council chamber stream and make sure I have that going correctly for later today. But I also want to do like a resource gathering stream where I can just like podcast and chill. But like if I'm doing resource gathering, I'm gonna want to listen to Rihanna, and I can't stream Rihanna without getting copyrighted, which is upsetting. I Dutch braided my hair and it's coming apart, so I'm just gonna take my hair down. I wonder how my hair looks. Hold on, I'm gonna go see what's in the mirror. Oh, I just stubbed my toe. Oh, she wavy. Oh, the right amount of wave. Oh yeah. I think it's time for another question. I keep getting the number 9. What? Thank you. 42. What's your favorite dinosaur? I'm not one of those people that got into dinosaurs, so I don't really know. Probably the Triceratops. I don't really know any dinosaurs. 32. Now I'm getting 2s? Which is one thing you'll never do again. Well, if I say I will never do it again, it's gonna happen again. Think about that. Probably, I'm thinking. Bro, all these people honking their horns. Goodness gracious. I'm just gonna selectively not answer this question so that I don't jinx myself. Is that 17? If you could meet an author, who would it be? Ooh. It'd probably be Dave Filoni, creator of Clone Wars. I want more insight into Star Wars outside of the Empire. Like, I want more civilian footage. I want more, like, the side characters. Like, what is life inside of Star Wars? Can you tell I'm a Star Wars fan? 40! What's the funniest insult you've ever come up with? Okay, this is a huge music nerd thing, and that's because I'm a music ed major. I think my favorite insult that I've ever come up with music related is you are as disliked at. I think you are worse than Rossini's first opera comique. Opera comique is just the French or German saying of comic opera. So an opera that is supposed to be an opera that is written to be funny. Comedy. And that was the more like romantic period of music. So classical you have Mozart, Haydn, Handel, Beethoven is like late classical, early romantic. So he comes in a little later, but his teachers were Haydn and Mozart. Or he learned counterpoint from Haydn, but he learned most of his piano stuff from Mozart. Anyways, that's the time period frame to get you well informed. I think what I'm gonna do actually is to cover up the ads. I'm gonna do this, right? I'm smart. So you can still see me. Hi. 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 What are we gonna do this? One of these. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, bud. Oh yeah, bud. And so the reason that I'd say Rossini's first opera comique is because the public did not like his first comedic opera. It was really poorly taken, and he had poured a lot of money into it, right? And so, it was just like a waste of money for him. He didn't gain anything from it. And so he went into hiding for 2 years after that. So I think that's my favorite insult I've ever come up with, but it's really nerdy, and I'd have to explain it to people who don't understand music history around the Romantic period. Come here, Apple Pencil. I love meat birds. They're so funny. Comedic in their own little ways. Dude, somebody should write an opera about the meat bird. I had to put my pencil down to explain that. Holy cow. Oh, look what they're drawing! Oh, I love that highlighting. The horns. Holy cow. Oh yeah, bud. Who should I draw next? I really want hummus and carrots. Oh, why's my computer lagging? I think once I hit like an hour 30-minute mark, I might cut this stream off. Sorry to be like that kind of a downer. My bad. I shouldn't have said that out loud. I don't like this slick back hair version on her. That looks nice. But I feel like anybody who's been through enough trauma just like slicks their hair back, and that's it. That's all she wrote. Like, for example, Cal Kestis, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Kanan, slicks it back into a really thick ponytail. Thinking. Why am I blinking on Star Wars characters? Oh my god. Did I already say Cal Kestis? I think I did. I was watching somebody like stream Fallen Order recently, and I was like, oh my gosh. I forgot about this ball game. Excuse me. I need to get something other than the number 9 or 2. Thank you, 7. I'll do 37. Which do you prefer, talking on the phone or texting? Neither. If I had to pick, I'd probably say talking on the phone. Because you can really tell somebody's tone by the way they're speaking. And they can really quickly respond saying, that's not what I meant. This might have sounded passive aggressive, but I meant this. And they can really quickly like indicate to you tone inflection. You can't do that with texting. Yeah. Preferably neither. How do you spell it? Okay or okay? Like okay or OKAY? I do OKAY, regardless if I'm upset or not. 82. What's your dream popsicle scenario? Pops? That says proposal, not popsicle. What's your dream popsicle scenario? Holy. Whoa. Caught me off guard. Dream proposal? I don't know if I'm getting married. That's like way outside what I'm even thinking about right now. Hello. 88. Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? Honestly, one horse-sized duck. Because 100 duck-sized horse... I mean, but horses aren't violent, right? Right? Now, a duck is really scary. Especially a goose or geese. 81. You're granted 3 wishes. What are they? You can't ask for more wishes. Easy. Solve world hunger. Solve the housing problem. And I think we know what the third one is. 90. Which movie or TV show do you quote most often? Ooh, Star Wars Clone Wars. I think it's just Star Wars in general. 93. If money didn't matter, what job would you have? The job that I'm working to be a music teacher. Like, I want to be a music teacher, and that's what I'm gearing myself towards. And, yeah, the money is, like, kaput, but I'm still gonna do it. It's for the kiddos. They deserve a teacher that wants to give Miss Frizzle energy. Just saying. 23. I have to go all the way back. How many languages can you say hello in? Well, there's hello. There's Dobrý den or ahoy, which is Czech. There's hola, which is Spanish. I think that's it. Off the top of my head, that's it. Dobrý den. 16. What was your kindergarten teacher like? Bro, that teacher had to put up with hell. I was a Tasmanian devil. I caused problems on purpose. Boom, 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 boom. Excuse me. Let's draw a hand. I want snacks so bad. Oh my god. I'm hungry. Oh, I love the little cat. Oh, wait. I love when people match energy. Okay, next question. 60. Bro. This number? 69. If you could be the best in the world at something, what would you be? Nothing, because low-key, you just have to try hard enough. 32. What's one thing you'll never do again? I already answered this one, and I said I wasn't gonna answer it. Oh. I would like a ring, I would like a ring, I would like a diamond ring of my wedding finger. I would like a pretty shiny diamond. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. This man is dressing me. Me, baby. Woohoo, where the hell is my husband? Woohoo, is he taking it so long? Woohoo, to find me. Oh, baby, where's my husband? Getting down to love you. Oh, yeah. Can you tell that I like my stuff is always like uneven because I draw an angle? Yeah. Is that the Roblox face? Holy shit! I got it. It was just an eye shape for me. I love that I can do this shit. My back is getting sore. Yeah. I'm hungry. I want snacks. Oh, what happened? Egg. 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 love how they do the lips. Oh my god. Hold on. Oh, fuck me in the ass. Do the delightful lip thing. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna get rid of that. No, I will find you. Well, I think that'll be it for right now. Yeah, I think this will be it for today's art stream. I might do a longer one tomorrow. Cause I'm not locked in and I'm kind of ready to get this council meeting done and over with so I can do some lore stuff. But yeah, thank you for tuning into this tiny little art stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to drink water, eat something, and I will see you all at 9 p.m. EST. So that's in 5 hours and 30 minutes. Yeah. No, 4 hours and 30 minutes. Alrighty. Bye.